I love that he ended it with hope. And I think that is like, it says a lot about him as an artist, but it just says a lot about like kind of how he sees his purpose and what he wants to leave behind. Dallas, Fort Worth on September 19th. I cannot wait for my band City of Sound to pack out the Ridgely Theater with our friend John Sandman and his band, the Young Rapscallions. If you want to come see us on the Love Over Fear tour, come hear some cinematic rock and support independent music. I will pin the link in the comments to grab tickets. Also link to our music. I know a lot of people that watch these vids are already listeners of City of Sound, but just in case anyone comes in and they're in the area, as we are fully independent, and this is how I sell tickets. So come see us in Dallas, Fort Worth, September 19th. We cannot wait. I love y'all. I jumped into the Ren train a few weeks ago, and I have found it very, very interesting. I've also really enjoyed, once I found out that he was independent and kind of experiencing a lot of his fan base that came over to the channel for the first time. It was really interesting just kind of hearing their thoughts and how far they had dove into his work. And so I was told that I need to go check out this song called Hi Ren. Yeah, I have found him very fascinating. I genuinely like him as an artist. Love that he's independent. Let's be real. And let's check out. This is Hi Ren by Ren. All right, let's do this. Interesting. It's like a butcher. That's interesting. Oh. Triplets. Okay. Okay.
Hi there, Ren. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ren, are you pleased to see me? It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately. And I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect at always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate. This time is different, man. Trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one. So you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Where are your Grammys, Ren? Nowhere. Yeah, but
relatable.
My music's not commercial like that.
Yeah.
I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting.
Yeah.
And the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in.
Before other Ren gets one in, there's a lot to unpack here, and I love the relatability of anyone who just struggles with any kind of mental health can really relate to this. I'm sure almost everyone who's watched this has talked about the scene with Smeagol and Gollum in Lord of the Rings, but this is on a much more like serious note, obviously. What he just said, though, the back and forth of like a music artist and like when you're trying not to chase these like massive hits and you're trying to chase songs that just connect with people and you convince yourself that it's not about the numbers and the world just continues to slam in your face that you have to get numbers, and then you realize for actual financial success you also need numbers, and it creates such a chaos in your mind of like the tortured poet, right? He is capturing this so well, and I love the fact that he is capturing the back and forth of himself, the yin and yang of who he is, and I love that. I think that's great. Like this is really interesting. We just want to keep going, see how far he takes it.
Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you, to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal. Next Jimi Hendrix, forget it. Man, it's not like that. Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat. No, it's not, man. You're wrong. When I right, I belong. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with his subconscious. Eminem did it. Played on guitar. Plan B did it. Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material. Ren, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore. Fuck you. I don't need you. I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself. I'm a genius. And I will be great. And I will make waves. And I'll shake up the whole world beneath us. That's right. Speak your truth. Your fucking God complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to actually hear you say it instead of downplay it.
Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus.
Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren. Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren. I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside. Newsflash. I was created at the dawn of creation.
Okay. The fact that this is so much more like spoken word, I genuinely love. This is so accurate. Obviously, this relates to anyone who like struggles, just like I already said, like mental health struggles and stuff. And I don't want to be the guy who's like, as an artist, I can't. But I just want to say, as an independent music artist who's been doing it for almost a decade, and we have been fighting to make this financially successful and break out and, whatever, connect with people and make it as, take it as far as we can. This is so relatable. Oh, man. Yeah. Y'all were right when you suggested this. It's great. I really love this.
Newsflash. I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden.
This is great.
I am the reason for treason, beheading all kings. I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mephistopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender. When standing in front of my solar eclipse, my name is stitched to your lips. So you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal, feeble and normal. You wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of ends. I am you, you are me, I am you, Ren.
The devil on his shoulder. This is fantastic.
Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? 'Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake.
Yes, this is
So
all.
coward the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs that I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire that me to be strong. And when I am gone I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climate different side.
This is so good. This is great. Some incredible theological imagery in this song. It's really fantastic.
When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas, that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences. With autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare. But there were victims, and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax, and I learned to soften, and that dance got easier.
Yeah, this is so relatable.
It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
That's good. Yeah. I love this dude. This is the one that sent me over. Fantastic. I love it. You know, it's funny. Like, you know, we have a lot of UK listeners, and not from his world, but I know that there's been a lot of people kind of whatever discovering us. And a lot of our listeners know that, like, at every show, I like scream, "You were built for this shit." And, you know, we scream like you are worthy and all this kind of stuff, whatever. I call it positive profanity at our shows. And the idea is like speaking life into the desperation, you know, and into the absolute back and forth of the struggle of being human and like the beautiful chaos. And I love that he just wrapped that in a song in such a poetic way and like vulnerable, but yet ending in hope. Because like, you know, we also have a saying, you know, it must always end in hope. We say it like at all of our shows and all this kind of stuff. I love that he ended it with hope. And I think that is like, it says a lot about him as an artist, but it just says a lot about like kind of how he sees his purpose and what he wants to leave behind. And when hope is what you want to leave behind, it makes it so all the struggle and the tragedy and the pendulum swings are worth it. And I think that's really beautiful. Hi Ren, this was great. Yeah, fantastic. I genuinely love this.
Trace of a heartbeat, bring back the futures we lost, tear down the anthems still rising. I know it's not too late for us. Out of sight, time and reason, I hope to be better. Are we meant to cross the dying lines and walk to promise together. I'm a distant defeatist. Horizons will never forget how a way where love was captured and drowned and led into forfeit.